Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. Excuse the mess, both myself, the room, and my life. Been undergoing a few changes and readjusting and stuff, so at the moment, that's why sort of nothing's been happening. Haven't really been buying too many games or collecting or repairing anything or doing anything cool. So I haven't really had much to say. If you've been seeing the videos coming up with Reaper, doing the podcast and the couch surfer stuff, I find that really fun. That's pretty much all I've been doing in terms of sort of videos and stuff, and I occasionally jump on his stream. I'm just cleaning my little thing here. But yeah, not really doing too much, but this is sort of a sort of impromptu special thing that I wanted to do. Sort of a little bit of backstory on it, and then sort of go into why I'm doing it. So this is a music video, or guitar video. So back when I would have been 16, 17, I think. I don't remember the exact year, but I saw this guitar. It was a Zakk Wylde Bullseye Les Paul. I wasn't much of a guitar player back then. I had a little bit of experience, but I didn't really play too much. But I saw that, like, wow, that's fucking cool. And then I think it was in the first Fast and Furious movie as well. Anyway, when I was 20, I got a holiday job, a full-time holiday job. I was going to earn exactly enough to buy a Gibson Zakk Wylde Les Paul. But that didn't work out, unfortunately. So I didn't get it. And that was... I'm 32 now, so that was 13 years ago. So I'm surfing Gumtree, which is the Australian like Craigslist classified site for guitars, which I've been doing for a little while. I haven't bought anything yet. Present company excluded, which you can probably fill in the blanks for. But you know, I look to see if anything interesting comes up. There's been a couple of... I dropped my guitar pick. There's been a couple of interesting ones that come up that I've missed out on. And a couple of really weird ones that are just like, why? And, you know, the normal crap that go into classified sites. But I saw this, and I was going to buy it, and then I slept on it. I thought, no, I won't do it. And I slept on it, and I woke up, and I did the best mental gymnastics I've ever done to justify myself buying something like this, which I do not need. I mean, in this room right now, there are 4 guitars, a bass, and 3 electrics. I have 7 or 8 or 9 or something at the other place. I don't need more guitars. But I could not stop teenager me from just having a little bit of fun. And that's what I've done. I finally have myself a Zakk Wylde Bullseye. And I honestly could not be happier. This is the Epiphone model, so it's not the top of the shelf one, but the guy who sold it to me was a real great guy. Ended up getting it for what I consider to be a pretty good bargain, considering these aren't in production anymore. This is a 2008 model, and it's basically fucking perfect condition. There's no real marks on it that I can see, like a few wear marks and stuff. Like in here there's some pick scratches and stuff, but I mean, this thing is fucking gorgeous. And I know, but I'm not a Les Paul guy. I don't think I ever will be, but this I have wanted for so goddamn long, and I finally have it. And it honestly, it plays like a dream. I see why people buy Les Pauls. It's a comfortable shape. If I just put a little bit of crotch cam on here. Oh, God. You have to excuse my janky setup. I bought another cable for this webcam, but this is literally as far as I can take it. So, like, it sits nicely when you're sitting down. I haven't actually put a strap on it yet. Yeah, but I assume it sits pretty nicely there. The cutaway is quite good. You can reach everything pretty easily. The neck. The one thing I hear about Les Pauls, and I don't know if this is correct, they got really chonky necks. But this is the Zakk Wylde metal kind of neck going on it, so it's actually nice to play. I hate this. I think this was aftermarket, the rhythm treble switch. I think the normal Les Pauls have this, so I might take that off. But yeah, this thing, like, look, I haven't played guitar in a while. I won't lie. I've only got my Spider 3 practice amp here. I haven't got my Boss Katana, but like it sounds great, even for like a clean signal for a metal guitar. It sounds fantastic. This has got the EMG HZ pickups in it, which I don't think were stock, or they changed them later on. The guy told me, but like, hang on, what's a? I have not played guitar in a while. I have not played that song in a while either. So. Yeah, anyway. But this thing sounds fucking good. It plays really nicely, and I honestly feel like a teenager again playing it, which is a weird thing to say, because I never played one as a teenager. But it's just, I don't know. There's something about finally having this. As much as I do like collecting stuff, in case you didn't notice, and I have wanted to build up a little bit of a guitar collection for different things and stuff, it's super expensive. Like, it definitely wasn't the most expensive guitar in my collection, but it definitely wasn't the cheapest. The cheapest is probably my Jack Daniels V, which is honestly a really goddamn nice guitar. It's probably my favorite. Maybe not. I have a lot of nice guitars. I think all the guitars I have are very good. The Jack Daniels one's probably the best for punk. I think it's got a real nice punk sound to it, like real dirty. But this one, I mean, I cannot describe the feeling I get when I saw this and the guy said, "Yeah, it's yours," and I picked it up. It was an hour and a bit drive each way, so it was like a 3-hour round trip because we stopped for lunch, because Reaper came with me. But getting it home and playing it finally, and just, you know, the first thing I played on it was She-Wolf by Megadeth, which is one of the few songs I can remember, no matter how long I haven't played for, because it's something I've played so much that I say as I fuck it up. But even through like this shitty Line 3 practice amp, this guitar sounds fucking awesome. And like it's I get it now. Because I have a Les Paul, or I get it. I don't know if an actual Les Paul will play this nicely. I've never touched one. But Jesus Christ, this is a fucking nice guitar. Like, it's got wear, but I don't know if I've ever been through this. I actually quite like guitars that have wear on it, like this. You know, the bridge is all worn down, and the tuners are all, the gold's starting to wear off, and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, that's my favorite thing about buying used guitars. Like, this one's obviously been well played and well looked after. And it has that, it's been loved. It's well loved. And I love that. And like my Jack Daniels V has got this, the tailpiece has a big chunk of black missing out of it, where someone's obviously dropped it. It's like, ooh, what's the story behind that? And I just love that little bits of character it gives it. It doesn't change the sound, doesn't change how it plays, doesn't really change how it looks because it's hidden, but I know it's there, and it makes me really like it, giving that little bit of character. And this guitar has character by not having any of those dings. Like, it's worn, it's what is it, patinaed, or it's relicked, and I absolutely adore that. Because the bullseye paint job, if that was ruined, I probably wouldn't have wanted it. I probably still would have bought it though, because I'm insane. Because the bullseye is what I wanted, and I'm rambling. This has been like 10 minutes of me rambling about a guitar. But this thing is just fucking spectacular, and yeah, I love this thing dearly. I've only had it for like a day, and yeah, I think I'm gonna get back into guitar and try to actually get some actual skill going rather than this like I can play power chords quickly kind of skill that I currently have. So yeah, maybe you'll see this on the channel more often if I actually start doing more covers and stuff, which I do want to get back into. Corona's kind of killed my singing lessons, and life in general. Really, it's been kind of shit, but what can you do? It also came with a molded case, like an Epiphone branded case, which you can kind of see that I can't be stuffed moving it. This room's not too bad. It's a bit of a mess. That's it. That is the story of the guitar I only dropped. The Zakk Wylde Bullseye Epiphone Les Paul. Why I wanted it, and now that I have it, you can see the childish smile on my face as I hold it, because it's fucking awesome. If you watched this far, thank you for indulging me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.